Got it, boys. Life is good. We've got Duncan's, the boat's in the water, the wiener's happy, and most importantly, today is going to be a day of striper. We're back on the Penobscot with the boys today, with Ryan and Dev. You guys have seen a lot of my videos, but this time we're fishing open water. Done with ice fishing. We got a low incoming tide right now, and the objective is to try to find these striper. Today is a full moon, so we have a huge tide swing. We've got big potential to catch at least a few decent striper. Last time we were here, Peric caught one and we saw like a ton of bait. Like, it was madness. Alewives going everywhere. Striper were just like pushing them up on the bank. So today, hopefully we can just seal the deal on something that we kind of already started. But yeah, we're just gonna follow these boys around, learn how these local Mainers get it done, and maybe catch some fish. I'm pumped. Cheers.
$100 says I outfished both of y'all. No, no.
I'll put $100 against that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Round one. I'm starting off with a pencil popper. This is like my all-time favorite striper bait. Not really the best color, but should be all right. Throwing this on an 8-foot rod. A little overkill for river striper, but should do the trick. What do you're throwing a big jerk bait, and then Jake's in the back throwing a little swim bait. All really good baits. And it's good to kind of do different stuff when you haven't caught fish yet. Just kind of figure them out. So hopefully one fish will be stupid and fall for at least one of the presentations we're throwing right now. Let's hope for the best. Look at all that bait down there. That's what we're looking for. Unfortunately, there's no striper beneath or above. They're pretty chilled out. That's what we want. Either alewives or herring. There's a striper right below them. Right below them, there's a striper. Just waiting for the right opportunity. That's cool. One in Rome. All right, boys. Hail Mary, here we go. Fourth quarter. Not looking so good. 0 to 47, but tactical. All right. Onwards. Well, you guys, I've got bad news. The striper have once again swerved us. We had a few opportunities here and there in the morning, but it just doesn't seem like they're up in the river yet here in Bangor, Maine. So we're switching gears and going for some smallmouth. It's just crazy to think that they're both in here, thriving in the same little ecosystem. But yeah, smallmouth a little bit more attainable goal than some big old, you know, fickle striper. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw a clutch around. We're gonna drag some jigs, see if we can pop some fish, and at least have a good ender on our day. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. We're about to hammer them. About to put them down right now, Bubba.
Ooh, I like this. This is very nice.
There we go. Smallie. Smallie jaw. Smallie. Just giving it the beans. Nice little Penobscot River smallmouth on the clutch. Oh, these guys are fun, but when you're fishing for stripers, it's just hard to compare. They're an easier fish, that's for sure. First one of the day, Dito guy. Bye-bye. It's crazy to think the striper probably eat those.
Where were you in Peric fishing?
All the way up there, like way up there. It was on an incoming now. I'm like kind of afraid to go up there right now. Because when we first pulled up that spot, it was like from the like we checked it out, and the ramp was completely out of the water. Yeah, it looked like a stream. All right, it's fantastic. How far would you recommend going up the river right now if we want to check it out? But it's like 13-foot tide, so it's like, oh. Well, yeah. Right. Peric and I ran up ran back and forth. Well, we ran up here on like an incoming. It was fine. Hell yeah. Watch this, watch all these rocks just start to emerge. Like they'll just appear out of nowhere. This is gonna be sick, boys. This is gonna be sick. Well, guys, we're playing with fire right now. We're at a spot where Parrot caught a striper a few days ago, and it's shallow. It's really shallow. Like these are 13-foot tide swings, and I'm sitting 8 foot right now. So theoretically, if I stay here long enough, which would be stupid, we'd be on top of a rock. My boat would be on top of a big fat rock. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but that's not good. So we're just gonna try to fish this spot pretty efficiently, pretty quickly, bang on a few fish, and then biz-ounce on out of here, because this is definitely not the smartest idea. But there's fish up here for sure, as we proved a while ago. Although we're not getting many bites, so maybe I take that back. I'm not so sure. We're gonna give it a good old college try. I'll let you know. Just keep those skin cells burning. They melt. Oh my God, there we go, striper, striper, striper. Or smallmouth. I don't know, get the net. It might be a little striper. Oh, yeah, a little striper. Hell yes! We did it, boys. Striper! Woo! Little one, yeah, but a striper. No, jerkbait. No goose egg. My first ever Maine striper. It's not exactly a big one, but we'll take it. It works. It works. Look at this guy. We've got an outgoing tide. We're in probably one of the sketchiest spots. You can probably put yourself on this river, but it worked out. Crushed a big mackerel colored jerkbait. There's not even any mackerel up here, but it's a gorgeous fish. My first ever Maine striper. I can tick it off the list. Hell yeah. See you later, Bubba. Hey! Striper? Let's go, Ricky! Yeah. Oh, boys, this is actually might happen. I really hope I get a big fish on this. Oh my God! Holy f! Like a 10-pounder. Did you not see that? Should have kept working it. Stupid bitch. First cast with this thing too, like unreal. Just throw over me. Yep, there we go. I'm on. Good one too. Nice fish. There we go. Little jerk bait. Did the job. That's not a bad one. Take that all day. Any followers? No, I got him. There, now she went psycho. Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep. There's more fish. Get the motor. Let's go! Going a little tiny. Yes, sir. Alrighty. We're doing it, boys. We started off so slow. It was like you'd think a morning bite would be the deal, but these guys apparently are up the river a bit, way farther than we had anticipated. And I had a giant fish follow me earlier. I might have said some choice words, but you just don't expect that in a place like this. That's a good one though. Just switched to something a little bit smaller. This is actually a bass jerkbait, and he seemed to have wanted it. There we have it. Maine striper number 2 on a little bass jerkbait. Just crushed it on light casting gear. Not the most ideal way to catch them, but equally as fun. Oh, Smalley. That's hilarious. Didn't think that would happen. Oh, he just came off. I'm throwing my big topwater pencil popper for striper, and a small just came up and clapped it. Not what you'd expect. That felt weird. Made it happen. Caught 2 striper. Started off so slow. We basically ran to the damn Atlantic Ocean there for a bit. Mostly saltwater fishing, and then we moved back up here in the river, and they were right where we didn't think they'd be, right next to the smallmouth. So that worked out. First Maine striper, can tick that off. Unfortunately, these guys didn't get one. They weren't biting today, so it's just like it just doesn't happen sometimes. But we're gonna come back out here eventually, try to get these fish dialed once there's more here. They're just not, they haven't flooded the river yet. They're gonna be up here. Do they spawn up here? What do they do? I guess they're spawning, right? I wish I was filming for that. Oh my God. Alex is filming right now, and Jake's behind the camera. He just licks his pinkies and goes straight in Alex's ear. How did you not flinch? Did you just know it was gonna happen?
No, I've just had worse.
Oh, worse, eh? Okay, cool. So we're gonna get the boat back out of the water, and we'll meet you guys at the ramp. What a day! We had one. Pull her up, buddy. We did it. Mission accomplished. Stripers in the boat. Well, we've made it back to camp safe and sound. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Didn't exactly smash them, but it was still a very good sesh. It's crazy to think that one of those striper we could have caught today are migrating all the way up from basically like the Chesapeake Bay to Maine. I'm not 100% sure how that works, but I do know that they migrate all the way from like the southern part of the East Coast all the way up to basically here. I believe this is as far as they go. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but at least that's what I've been told. Really quickly, I kind of want to show you guys the lures that we have been throwing over the past few days for these stripey boys. Pretty insane stuff, like similar to bass gear, like for what I throw for largemouth and smallmouth, but just amped up a little bit more and more or less in like saltwater color pattern. So this would be like a little macro color. The other lure I like to throw a lot too is like these big pencil poppers. Like this is one of my favorite striper baits. It just has an insane action and it's just fun to throw top water for big stripers. And of course the ones we caught today weren't huge, but eventually they will get big. This was just kind of a micro early wave of fish. Like I said 100 times, they haven't made it here to Bangor, Maine yet, but they eventually will. So if you guys have any questions about striper, let me know in the comment section below. This is definitely not my forte, but I'm excited to learn it. That's really why I love being up here, is because this is ground level up, new stuff. I get to learn the smallmouth here, I get to learn the striper here, and the trout, and basically any other species that I have not caught yet. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed. And don't forget to drop a comment. Let us know where we should take and make our next adventure, as we want to create some of the best videos for you guys up here in Maine and want to make you guys entertained and happy. But anyway, we're peacing out, signing out. Appreciate the view. And as always, folks, keep fishing. Never stop. This is what happens when you lose Uno. You get hit with a paintball. That's some lighting.
Cole, hit it up.
Got you, fam.
Okay, so
How far away?
stand right there.
Let's pace.
He just walks into the woods.
No, stand. Go to the front of the forerunner. Even with the front of the forerunner.
Okay, relax.
Don't shoot me either.
Okay. No back of the head. Just aim down my neck, right? Right on the ass.
Right on the ass. Dude, that sounded like so. It sounded like Poseidon slapped your ass.
That was such a gnarly contact, dude.